PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at already, man. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this particular blog, man. Let's talk about it, man. So, I'm watching Joe Budden on Drink Champs for the second time. You know, you watch this episode that just dropped a couple of days ago, you would think this is the first time Joe Budden's actually been on Drink Champs, just the way how Nore was acting. We just saw Nore on Joe Budden podcast a couple of months ago when he made little comments and they was really feeling themselves like they're the best podcasters in the world. I'm cool with all that. If you feel that way, fine. They were trying to mush other people and stuff like that. And that's cool. I don't know, Nore. You just come off sometimes like you act brand new. You act brand new like you don't have a relationship with Joe. Like it's the first time you chopped it up with Joe. Us as the viewers are looking at you like, yo, fam, what are you doing right now? Sometimes, respectfully, yo, I want him to pass the ball to DJ EFN. Like, let DJ EFN, because respectfully, Nore, I rock with you. I know you're probably the marquee guy because we know you, N-O, T-O-N-Y, Vader, Wild, Multiply, Killer Kai. You know, all right, blood money and all that. But fam, sometimes, Nore, come on, son. I be getting, see, as a person that loves hip-hop and loves watching hip-hop interviews like myself, I just want to leave the interview feeling like I learned something different. Maybe it's my fault because I'm too in tune with hip-hop. So when you're interviewing Joe Budden, I would like to hear something differently. I didn't hear nothing differently at all. It's just the same. Like Nore, you was doing good on when y'all started talking about Jay-Z. Well, the Jay, listen, as much as I love Hov, can y'all relax, yo, about the Jay? Like Jay-Z is like some dude that's gonna, because he calls you up because he feels some type of way. I would hang up on Jay-Z so quick. If he called me with some BS that I said, oh man, I don't want to hear that. I'll be like Murder Mook when he battled Serious Jones. I don't want to hear that ish. Click, like I don't want to hear that. Y'all about to call me and reprimand me for something that I said. Battle rappers will tell you all the time. If anybody call me with the crazy, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm older than I'm gonna leave that alone. But back to you, Nore. So y'all are on the thing about Pump It Up, right? And I thought it was a great segue. Maybe you could have got, see, a light bulb would have clicked on my head right there as a person interviewing Joe Budden. Like, okay, and I have interviewed Joe Budden numerous times. Go back to me and Timbo back in 2015. Joe Budden used to come on our show all the time. For like 4 weeks, a month straight, we used to play fantasy football. Not fantasy football, weeks picks. Every week pick on games and football and stuff. And me, Joe, and Timbo was doing that heavy and stuff. But that's neither here nor there. Just giving y'all my accolades, which I don't really like talking about sometimes. But one day I'm going to talk about stuff that I've done in this culture with hip-hop and battle. I'm going to leave that alone right now. But y'all are talking about Pump It Up, right? And you're talking about Jay-Z and everything. About Jay-Z, Joe wanted the verse, I wish you would have stayed right there instead of acting like Hov is some godfather. You're going to slap the ish out of you if you say something out of pocket. That would have been a great segue when you talk about Pump It Up. When Jay made the song, when he jumped on the song, what did you think about it? And you jumped on it so quickly. Days later, or weeks later, I think Joe came back and responded back to Hov. I would have loved that kind of conversation, Nore. Trust me, Nore. I'm a hip-hop dude, Nore. I'm telling you this. As people that watch Drink Champs and they want to hip-hop talk, those are the kind of stories we want to hear, Nore. We want to hear those kind of stories. You were right there and then you just went left on us, bro. I got to be honest, Joe. I rock with you heavy, man. But sometimes, even when you doing interviews, Joe, you look like you don't want to be there, dog. Respectfully, Ken, you look like, all right, Nore's my mans and all that. But I don't know, give me a favor for a favor. Nas and Scarface had a song called Favor for a Favor, and I am Favor for a Favor. So you went, okay, you jump on my podcast, I jump on yours type of deal. That's what it felt like, Favor for a Favor. But I particularly didn't like this episode of Joe Budden on there. I hate to be this guy, but I got to be this guy. It was just like, It was all over the place, and it just didn't mesh. And Joe's not gonna, where he's at right now, he's not giving you bulletin board material. And Nore, you was fishing for that, dogs. You were literally fishing for Joe to give you a viral moment. And then the segue into Rory and Maul, fam, it's been 2 years. Don't nobody care about Joe, Rory and Maul no more. Nore, wait for it. Yeah, we don't care about that no more. Everyone's gone their separate ways, regardless if they take pop shots at each other here and there. Who cares at this point, bruh? That's like when I interviewed Havoc, right? I went out of my way to not talk about Prodigy. Of course, I got to speak about Prodigy, but I want the focus to be on Havoc. Shout out to my guy Ben Swayze right quick. Sidebar real quick, man. Shout out to my guy Ben Swayze from Nore podcast, because he was the one that got me the Havoc interview and stuff, because Nikki Duncan, you know, she works over there at All Hip Hop, and I guess she was going to give the interview to Ben, but Ben passed it to me, because you know how much I rock with the mob. So I'm always going to love Ben Swayze for that. You dig what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to do that. Real talk. So I got the Havoc interview, right? You know, Havoc told me afterwards on the low, that's one of the best interviews he's ever done, because he don't know me. So first of all, he don't know me, right? So he's looking like, who's this guy 3-letter about to put me on and everything? Does he know my catalog? Is he just going to talk about Prodigy for the whole interview, asking me P questions all the time, like for 50 questions? I purposely went on my way not to do that. Not to do that. Nikki told me, Havoc said that was one of the best interviews ever done. That meant a lot to me, dogs. A lot to me. Like, in a lot. Because I kept it straight Mobb Deep. We're talking about Temperatures Rising. We're talking about when he was in high school, juvenile hell and all that. I'm speaking about his verse on Temperatures Rising. Him being one of the best producers in the world to me. Anyway, I digress. It just looked like you going into Rory and Maul conversations. No, nobody care about that, dog. Y'all be all over the place, man. Just still asking about the separation of Maul and Rory, though, dog. Like, they talk about Jay-Z too much. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, Nore, you was looking for viral moments, dog, and Joe wasn't giving that to you, King. He was not giving that to you. Then y'all talking about snipers, about Drake and French Montana, because they got, I guess they sniping mad chicks out here in these streets. Who cares, Nore? You think I give a rat's ass if French Montana and Drake smash mad chicks? What that got to do with me? That ain't my poom poom. Shout out to Joe, he do be having some fly chicks. So, but he's like, you don't care. At the end of the day, he's like, that's them. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I do, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, like, oh my God, French Montana's the biggest sniper. Drake is the biggest sniper. Like, fam, what are we talking about right now? Because we giving props because these dudes smash mad broads? You got bread, you could do that. That don't make you official. I mean, you got bread and chicks won't, man. You know what, let me not even go into that, man. Then you bringing up Michael B. Jordan and Joe trying to get a viral moment. Joe not even playing your game, Nore. He's not even tapping into that, bro. Hey, you bringing up Michael B. Jordan a couple times. Now, this is a part of the conversation that was very interesting to me and everything. And once again, they didn't stay long on this. It was like, for a while now, you know, I'm a big Joe Budden in terms of music. I rock with Joe Budden heavy. Yeah, y'all can have y'all pumping up jokes. I keep telling y'all, you ask the average person that rocks with Joe Budden, they don't talk about Pump It Up. Y'all do. Nobody has Pump It Up. I don't have Pump It Up it's not even in my top 30 Joe Budden songs of all time. Pump It Up is not even there. Nobody plays Pump It Up when they play Joe Budden. We playing other joints for Joe, whether they freestyles, whether they're mood music 1, 2, 3, Love Lost. We're into that. Slaughterhouse verses, we're into that. Him going on rapping with the Onyx beat with Styles P when he came in there disgruntled and Aggie and everything. Joe, Grumpy Joe at the time with Styles in there, and he came in there and rap. That's the Joe we like. We don't like. But when they went into this segment about music, because people told me, yo, stop So I'm asking Joe to rap, so he ain't trying to rap no more. Fine, I left that alone for a while. But is it me? Or did when Joe it sounds like he has an itch to grab pen and paper to actually rap. And I'm not surprised, bro. At some point, you want to rap. Now, is he motivated? Probably not. Even though Sidebar Joe, respectfully, listen, if you listen to this show, I rock with Outkast heavy. Me and Watson did an Aquemini project before. I'm here to tell you, Southern Playalistic, ATLians, and Aquemini, that 3-year run, that 3-album run, the Outkast, I don't like Stan Corny like that, respectfully. That 3-year run by Outkast is phenomenal. But I don't know, Jones, because you said Outkast over Mobb Deep. Respectfully, I wouldn't, because I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm going to keep it tall. That has nothing to do with bias, because if you're from Atlanta, you're probably not going to pick Mobb Deep over Outkast. Let me guess, I'm biased because I said the Mob, but because you're from Atlanta, you have Outkast over the Mob, you're not biased. Okay, I see how we play the game here. But let's stay focused. 3. Now, Joe, is it because of you and Prodigy you still harboring on that? God bless the dead Prodigy. Are you still harboring them feelings because you did Blood on the Wall and everything, and you took shots at P, which so just to hear a New York dude say that over Mob sounds kind of wild to me. Like all right, cool, fam. I'll leave that alone. Well, let's stay focused, man. Joe sounds like he wants to rap. It sounds like he wants to rap. Joe said there are people who want to hear him rap, and then there's the other half of people that want to see him crash. And I do believe that. There's people that want to hear him rap, genuinely want to hear him rap and hearing how he feels, where he is right now. Because if you look at mood music, that's the dark Joe Budden and everything. Now we got a Mary shirts. You see Joe rocking the bling now. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm pretty sure he has a lot to say, though, dog. I know your pen is dusty, though, Joe. I know it's dusty. You ain't rapping how long? You said 8 years. You said you haven't rapped in 8 years, fam? Anyway, I just don't like podcasters interviewing other podcasters. It just be boring to me. Y'all be boys and stuff, so it's certain questions you're not going to take it there. Then it's like some kumbaya type conversation, Nore the whole time. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Tell me what y'all think, man. You know, did y'all watch the Joe Budden Drink Champs with Joe Budden on there? I just thought it was a 3-mic interview. It was a 3-mic interview to me. No disrespect. And I rock with Joe heavy. And I rock with Nore. But, see, he was here before. You've been on his podcast. We seen y'all chop it up. You called in the Joe podcast. The interview just felt like Nore. You talking to Joe, like, trying to get viral moments and asking brand new questions. Fam, don't nobody care about Rory and Marlon Joe no more. Everyone's doing their own thing, man. It's your boy 3.